Hey everybody, Gears here, and for the next week or so it should be a solid 70 to 80 degrees every day. It's a couple degrees hotter in here when I get the flaps pulled down. However, we're getting into the middle of December and this is all the sunlight, the maximum sunlight that's hitting this canopy. The sun is so far over. So the summertime is definitely better. When I initially set this up back in August, I think it was, a lot of this side and all of that side was getting hit with sun. So it definitely makes a difference on the temperatures in here. I was getting plus 6 degrees before. Now I'm getting plus 2 or maybe even stabilized. But 70 is the cutoff for all the painting I want to do on this baby. And one of the first things that needs to happen is disassembly, sanding parts that haven't been sanded yet, clean everything off. I should probably start with a wash, I suppose. We'll see if I do that sooner than later. Front bumper, headlights, the hood, side fenders, mirror, this pillar piece here, the doors, the door handles. Wait, the doors are getting gull wing attachments while I'm at it. So, yeah, that's its own extra process, but there's a lot to do with the doors. I'm not taking the back hatch lid off because it's too tight to get into the bolts. Rear lights, antenna, rear bumper, rear lights. That has to come off, the license plate. The gas cap, I'm debating whether that comes off yet or not. Otherwise, it's a lot of complex masking. And then over here, the same thing, the door handles, the mirrors. This piece here has to come off. I'd like to take this weather stripping off, but it's attached to this window, and I don't want to take the window out, even though eventually I want to replace it with a fiberglass board with speakers and whatever else, probably some infrared lights for an eventual possible security system that I never got to do on my old car. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. It's going to be pretty stripped bare at that point. I was debating yes or no on the hood for a long time, but getting all the angles right, I'll have a better, working all four sides will give me a better coverage on the whole thing. As to taking all this apart, I've watched the same videos probably a few hours at a time, and I've taken down all the notes for all the different parts. Some of them are delicate, like this pillar piece here. There's 5 or 6 attachment points on them, and if you stress them just a little too much, but you don't pop them fast enough, they're going to snap. I've watched plastic repair assemblies where they'll take metal staples and bury those into the melted plastic. It works, it's a little messy, but that's pretty much the only way to do it. Super glue doesn't quite really work well on this sort of stuff. It'll hold, but it's not a good one. And using baking soda and super glue creates a mountain of material around it, in which case it's probably just better to have melted it with the staple way. But if I have to do that, we'll get to that. I hope to golly gosh that I don't have to, because it's definitely a pain. This door itself is coming off and it's getting fully replaced because of these lousy 3 or 4 square inches. Yeah, it wasn't as bad when I got it, and it was a lot better hidden, and then I thought, oh well, maybe I can bend that into place and heat it up and wrench, and no. So that made it worse, and at that point it's just going. $800 to cut this out and put a piece in that I had cut from another door. $800. Insane. So I guess that's about it for now. I gotta study my notes. I'm starting with step 1, which is the front bumper, and working my way backwards. To take a lot of things apart, you need to take this and that apart, so it's definitely a complicated little situation for how you get access to this thing. Especially the rear bumper. That one's going to be a pain. But I will be glad to finally have a license plate in place. Though the year I've been driving it, 14 months, not one cop has pulled me over because of that bad plate right there, even with that one in there. So, thanks for watching. See ya.